I feel so bad for Marina Mabrey. I really, really do. Because this situation is going from bad to worse. It's gone from bad to worse. Because I at least thought maybe, just maybe, the Marina Mabrey was gonna have to go and play for a rebuilding team, but at least she could be the number one option. Like, she's very good. She's friends with Dejanay Carrington, and like, I thought maybe she would be happy. She'd be happy just to go out and get some buckets. But now, the entire team is gone. Nobody is left. Within a week, by the way, we know DeWanna Bonner's leaving. We don't know where to. Within a week, she went from a team who were one game off making the WNBA finals. And by the way, I still think they had the Liberty's number and would have won it. The Connecticut Sun, had it not been for a fluke injury for Marina Mabrey, they probably make the WNBA finals. And within a week, their entire starting five is gone. Their entire starting five is gone. Like, none of them are left. Not even one. They got rid of Dejanay. The entire starting five is gone. You are now left with JC Sheldon. And look, by the way, there is a world where they are mediocre. There's a world where they scrape into the playoffs as the 7th seed. That world exists because I like JC Sheldon, who they picked up in the Dejanay trade. JC Sheldon, if they get Emma Mason, you're going to need a center. Convince Linskins to come with her. Linskins, Emma Mason, you can have Nelson Adota on the bench. Whoever they get with the 8th pick, who's probably going to be, they're probably going to start, if Tash Cloud stays, and JC's there, and Mabrey's there, and Mason and Linskins are there, they're going to be elite offensively, horrific defensively. And then with the 8th pick, do you go and just take best player available in Anissa Morrow? Do you go for a point guard in Cheyenne Sellers? Which means if you get Cheyenne Sellers, she can back up Tash Cloud and be Tash Cloud could probably be a great vet for Cheyenne Sellers. And then you just try to figure it out with your bench because you lost Veronica Burton. Do you hope and pray Layla Lacan comes back? Do you have to trade because the Chicago Sky have a pick swap with you and you get the Mercury's pick? You literally end up with the Mercury's pick. You made the Mercury better, and then you are going to be stuck with their pick because you're going to lose it in a pick swap. I feel so bad for her. Like, the whole team around her is gone. She's not competing for anything. And not only that, the one team that, had the cap space to trade for her had an asset that the Connecticut Sun might have wanted. Now, 1, don't have the cap space. And 2, don't have the asset because Nalissa Smith was only an asset to go play with Dejanay. Marina Mabrey is now 28 years old. There's only one positive to this situation. And it's that Marina Mabrey has got the opportunity to leave in 2026. But it's happened twice now. I feel so bad because it's happened twice. Twice she has gone to win now situations that have ended in disastrous fashion. The Connecticut Sun, I get it. It didn't end bad during the season, but it ended in disastrous fashion by everybody leaving. This has happened 2 years in a row, by the way. This happened 2 years in a row. I want to look at the Chicago Sky 2023 team. The only positive of this is that at least Mabrey has Tash Cloud this time. But if you look at the Chicago Sky's team with their starting lineup, they lost. Elizabeth Williams got injured 4 games into the season. So, Alana Smith, gone. Courtney Williams, gone. Their superstar, Kalia Copper, gone. Gone. Within 4 or 5 games of the season, 4 of their starting 5 were gone. Maybe I undershot it because Liz Williams might play the first Fever game. But she was by herself at one stage from the starting 5 the previous year. After a couple of games into the next season, she was by herself. And it's happened again. Like, for that to happen once is horrific luck. For that to happen twice, at least again, this time, you could potentially have a player who could have Carla Leite. So not Carla Leite, jeez, did I say Carla Leite? Layla Lacan. Layla Lacan's balling, by the way. In a redraft of 2024, if you're asking me about the redraft, Layla Lacan could potentially break into the top 5. That is how good I think Layla Lacan could be. Like, Layla Lacan, if you're asking me right now, like, fate of the universe on the line, I have to make one decision, Layla Lacan or Rickea Jackson. I'm taking Rickea Jackson, but it's close. If you're asking me, Layla Lacan or Angel Reese, for Chicago Sky, Layla Lacan, because I still think Reese and Cardoso together don't work. I really like Angel Reese, an individual player. I like Camila Cardoso individually. I just don't think they fit. And I would make the same argument for Lacan over Cardoso for the same reasons for fit. But, like, we've now got a situation where this team they have to make a choice. They either go all in and tank, but she's not even the best asset on her team at that contract. There is no team in the WNBA that is going to trade, that is win now, is going to trade for Marina Mabrey on that contract. There's just not. She's stuck. She is stuck for this 1 year, being a tank commander. Again, she is stuck in the exact same situation as she was in Chicago. But in Chicago, she at least had Kennedy Carter on the team. She at least had Angel Reese. She at least had Camila Cardoso. And I get it. If they go out with the best possible version, if Mazian convince Emma Messerman to come over, if someone like Linskin comes over center, or they can find a good center, and I do think in the Mazian system, I think Marina Mabrey would thrive. I think if you have Messerman there, she just creates open shots for anyone. She's like the female Jokic, one of the 5 best players in the world. Like, I think there's a potential that this team ends up as a 6th seed. But that's not what Marina Mabrey has gone anywhere for, to be a 6th seed. Like, and I think that is a best case scenario. But I also think the Connecticut Sun have realized they will never get another free agent again. Not only will they never get another free agent again, they're never going to get someone to ever re-sign for their organization again. Like, after all this, the crap in Unrivaled, that, like, the players are seeing all the, like, facilities, and the Connecticut Sun don't want to spend any money on facilities. Like, we're not going to see the Connecticut Sun ever be good again. So they need to bank on getting Juju or Hidalgo. Just a lottery pick in 2027. You choose either Michaela Williams, you choose Williams, Madison Booker, what's the name? Booker, Zhang Jius for 7'5", Hidalgo or Juju. And then you build around them. And you pray. You just pray that they want to stay at the end of their 4 years. Or at the end of their 5, or is it 5 years after restricted free agency? If they keep coring after their 7 years. Because with the way cores are, you can literally just keep a bunch of things. But that's not what Marina Mabrey wants. Like, Marina Mabrey wants to win, and there's nowhere she can get to that she'll win. The only thing is that the way contracts are changing, she could potentially continue to make the current money she's at now, which won't be a max then, and it's a more team-friendly contract, and then go into a contender next year. And the worst part about all of this situation is this is all happening while she's injured. Like, she's literally she went and got herself injured before Unrivaled. Like, she is one of the unluckiest people. She got her, like, with the freak injury in the game 5, or was it game 5? Whatever game it was. I don't think it was. Was it 5? In the semi-finals. She has now gotten herself injured in freaking Unrivaled. Like, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's just an all in all rough situation. But yeah, I feel bad for Marina Mabrey. I genuinely feel bad for Marina Mabrey. She is, over the last, like, since she signed for the Chicago Sky, she has been one of the unluckiest players in the WNBA. And it seems like her luck with Dejanay leaving, her like one friend on the team, it seems like her luck is getting even worse. Okay, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.